You're about to watch a kidnapping in progress. Byron Rodgers, Tactical Protection Review. Learn protection strategies from a protection professional. Two men. They've already cased this victim. They are moving in on the victim. My man's grabbing the shopping cart here to see how close he can get to the victim without the victim responding or reacting. Maybe he is interacting with the victim, trying to distract her, obviously. Gain goodwill. The other guy hops in the car while she's distracted. Right now she's being probably assaulted and given commands. My man in the white hat is the lookout dude. The other guy is dealing with her in the car, getting her in position to make it easier for this guy in the white hat to deal with her. So apparently she wasn't where she needed to be in the car. Things haven't been figured out yet. Notice how calm these guys are. You know, they've done this before. I would assume they'll be making an assumption, but it looks like they are really calm. They've done this before. Looks like he got her into the back seat one way or another. White hat guy gets in the car, and this is the part that breaks it just kills me every time I see this. That car starts moving, and they drive off with this lady in the car. I don't know what happens after this. I don't know what happened, but I do know that you do not want your chances of surviving an encounter like this go way down after you've gotten taken from your initial location. Your chances plummet again when you get to whatever location they are taking you to. So my 2 cents, if I was gonna tell you what to do in this type of situation, fight to the death in the parking lot. Fight to the death the second you realize something is not right and is taking place. Boom, this is Byron Rodgers, Tactical Protection Review. Learn protection strategies from a protection professional. Okay, so let's take it back to the beginning. Two guys, one conveniently wearing a mask because that really helps criminals. This whole mask thing has really been good for criminals. This nice lady is about to get kidnapped. I'm not sure if she's the target or her vehicle's the target. You know, wishful thinking makes me want to think that. But these guys are rolling up on her right now. Notice we're talking about tactical positioning here as always. You've got one guy on this side. You've got one guy on this side. You are messing around with your car. Instantly, the hairs on the back of your neck should stand up when you see them walking. When you see my man in the white hat start to take an arc in order to get around you, and then they both walk these lanes simultaneously, pacing each other in unison. The fact that they're moving in unison on either side of you lets you know that they're entrained with each other. They are working on the same team. That's your one target indicator that you are being surrounded right now, and you have to have the situational awareness to realize what is going on. You never want to end up in an L-shaped ambush. That's a very, very weak position to be in. So, you know, that rolling risk assessment, right now, your risk is going up. You've got two males that are probably more physically capable than you in the environment alone. That's a point. Then you've got two of them positioning on you at the same time, positioning on you. But it's very obvious that this young woman it's very obvious that this young woman is looking down into her car. Zero situational awareness. Doesn't see this guy just a few feet away from her. Either of them really within 20 feet of her. And she's just focusing on doing what she's doing. Why? Because for a very good reason. Experiential information is the best teacher. She's probably never had anything like this happen to her in her entire life. She probably had big brothers and dads, and people tell her, make sure you pay attention when you're in the parking lot. You know, if she's watched my videos, the parking lots are transitional spaces. Transitional spaces are where everything bad happens. It's a place where you're going from one safe location, right, the store, one safe location here, to your car, which is supposed to be another safe location once you get it moving, right? She's in a transitional space. This is where it goes down. 90% of the videos I ever post are gonna be in transitional spaces. But you know what she probably did? She probably was like, yeah, whatever, Dad, whatever. Why? Because she hadn't experienced it. We all have teenagers try to tell them stuff they haven't experienced. They don't value it. They think it'll never happen to them, right? 99.999% of the public has this mindset. This is what we're trying to fight against. Show them this video, help them wake up before something like this has to wake them up, because civilians make great targets. Honestly, they do. So check it out. These guys are sitting here, and this guy, the my striped shirt guy, does a good enough job to distract her, a good enough job distracting her, that this other aggressor is able to actually get inside of her vehicle get behind her vehicle without her paying attention. And ultimately, he's able to actually get inside of her vehicle as she gets into the vehicle. At this point, I imagine he grabbed her and has kept her in the vehicle somehow, some way. And our other guy eventually hops in behind him, and they drive off with the vehicle and with her inside. This is absolutely mortifying, but you've got to pay attention to the things that you can learn from this situation in order to make sure that you or no one you love ever gets victimized like this, right? Tactical positioning, right? Where are these guys at in this situation? You have to start picking up on these things. Your situational awareness must be key. You need to be in a position where you have visual mastery of your environment. She does have that position, but she doesn't have the software running to keep her safe. Rolling risk assessment. Is she assessing risk as these two men close in on her? No, she completely has no idea what's going on. That's how this guy was able to get in the car. Understanding first and foremost that you're in a transitional space. I'm going to enter the parking lot. I need to pay attention. There can be predators in this environment, and I need to pay attention. I'm about to hit the door. Every time you go into a transitional space, pay attention. Have your eyes up. Don't be staring at your cell phone, right? That makes you a fantastic target, and that's what we're working against here. So pay attention to those things. Transitional spaces, tactical positioning, situational awareness, and then the final thing in being willing, capable, and prepared. Do you have anything within arm's reach inside of your vehicle to help you defend yourself if someone does manage to attack you inside of a vehicle? We will be studying fighting inside of and around vehicles, gunfighting inside of and around vehicles at this upcoming Protector Symposium 4.0. Go to Protector Symposium 4.0, protectorsymposium.com, and get your tickets now. We'll be learning from some of the best in the world for 3 days. And also go to goprotectornation.com, download our free training manual, but also don't miss out on this Protector Symposium 4.0. So hit the link in my bio, you'll see both of them there, and learn how to protect yourself and your loved ones for free, or train with us. Train with me at one of our live events. This is Byron Rodgers, protector by nature and by trade, reminding you to be peaceful but not harmless. Out.